Welcome back, Pacers fans, to the Central Indiana Sports Report for today's Pacers Report with Mike Rich. Mike and I are out at Forest Park in Noblesville. Beautiful place. Mike got in some golf before his meeting, and we decided that meeting here would be the best way to do a Pacers Report this week because you've been so busy. Welcome back, Mike.
Hey, good to be back. It was nice. I've had a pretty long week and had some opportunity to get out and hit a few golf balls and here at Forest Park. So really it is a great place to sit and meet. You might hear some kids playing in the background and things like that, but
it's called ambiance.
Ambiance is great. It's nature. Leaves are changing. It's beautiful.
It really is a beautiful time of year, man. It's been beautiful weather around here for like 3 months. I just don't know what that's going to mean for this winter. It's going to be bad. Mike and I are here today to talk about the Pacers. They have had 3 preseason games since Mike and I last talked Pacers. Next week, probably we'll record it this weekend. Next week, we will have our official season preview where every one of our contributors will make their prediction on what's going to happen. They'll all come on, give a storyline, and we'll have a nice long podcast where all we talk about is the Pacers, which we do so much here on the Central Indiana Sports Report. Mike, the Pacers record, I don't even know. I can't even remember.
2-1.
2-1. They won the Oklahoma City game then? Okay. I couldn't even remember because at the end of the game, I wasn't watching it anymore because it was a bunch of guys that probably aren't even going to be on the boom. It was guys that I just... The other 2 games, we have gotten a pretty good look at the starters, at least through part of the second half, and they've looked really good. The one thing I know for sure, Mike, is that Aaron Nesmith, Andrew Nembhard, Ben Mathurin, and Pascal Siakam are all about to have their best seasons of their careers.
Oh, I agree. I think Mathurin is going to definitely be a major contributor this year. I mean, he showed it the other night. I mean,
he's going to be their leading scorer.
Yeah. There's no reason he shouldn't be their leading scorer. He can create a shot. I think he's gotten better this year. I think he's going to take this opportunity and he's going to knock it out of the park.
And if he's not the leading scorer, it's probably bad news for the Pacers. But if he's not the leading scorer, it's probably Pascal Siakam, who in the preseason has just looked locked in. Every bit of an all-star. Every shot he's putting up looks true. They're all going in. He's rebounding. He's getting in passing lanes. He's passing. I think we're about to see prime Pascal Siakam this season, and they're going to need him to.
He's absolutely going to have a great season for us to be where we want to be at the end of the season. I think just the changes that we came into the season with Halliburton being out, Miles leaving to Milwaukee, it's going to be a different team makeup. And I think that, people are going to step up in different areas. The one thing we know is whatever Rick Carlisle is given as a team, he's going to get the best out of them. So definitely looking forward for the changes. I'm looking forward to seeing how good Mathurin really can be as that number 1 scoring.
So much of this season is going to come down to how good has been Mathurin.
Yeah, I agree. And I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity for a lot of other players to step up this year too, and really looking forward to seeing that and just to continue to watch this team.
Unfortunately, at one position, we're having guys already having to step up with Cam Jones not playing yet, and now the news that TJ McConnell's out probably for a month. We now have a weakness at point guard that was a strength last year. And they went out and got Cameron Payne. I don't think that's the answer. I'm hoping that the answer is Quentin Jackson. I think it's time for him to get a chance to see if he can play the point in the NBA. It's a better option than Cameron Payne, I think. And he's been a really, really good player in the G League. And he has looked really good so far in this preseason. And I think he's earned a spot. And I think he's earned some playing time if Cam Jones and TJ McConnell are not available.
100%. I think That is one thing that the Pacers do really well is with their G League team and utilizing those players to bring them up.
Excited about the boom, Mike.
I'm excited about the boom, but I don't know who's going to be coming up into the boom if we're going to be needing some of the players from our G League on our Indiana Pacer roster.
And I think the other concern is at center. It sure doesn't look like through 3 games in the preseason that Isaiah Jackson, Jay Huff, and James Wiseman, that rotation doesn't look like the answer to me. Give Carlisle some time, I guess. But that's the other concern is the front line doesn't look very good.
It's still early. I mean, Isaiah Jackson was out the entire year last year. I hopefully he gets his legs under him. He gets up to game speed, and
he looks lost, and all he does is foul.
Yeah, I agree. I think he is lost right now, and this is a team that's built for speed, and they're going to get up and down the court. And like I said, he's going to either have to get it together and be able to run with us, or they're going to have to look at doing something different.
Yeah, 0 points on Tuesday night, and the loss to the Spurs. And again, the Pacers played very well in that game when they took the starters out. I believe they were up 9, maybe 6, somewhere in there. And they had played really well, particularly the guys who we know we can count on. Mathurin had 31 points. Siakam had 17. Nembhard, 11 points, 8 assists. Nesmith, 9 points in limited action. Isaiah Jackson, 0 points on 0 of 2, 16 minutes. But let's talk about Jarace Walker, because he scored 12 points. He's finally, the only problem he's had in the preseason's been scoring. His field goal percentage has been awful. Everything else he's doing is pretty good. 12 points the other night, 3 rebounds. He only had 1 assist, but he's looked really good passing the ball. The other night when he started, like I said, he had trouble shooting. He was 3 for 10, 1 for 6 from behind the 3-point line. But he had 8 rebounds and 7 assists, and you saw some of the passes he made in that game, and it's pretty easy to imagine him fitting in with this team.
Yeah, he was dropping some dimes, and definitely another one. It's just I think this is a big year for Jarace Walker. He has a great opportunity to get into the rotation with the Pacers, and I'm really hoping that he plays well, and the scoring will come. I believe he will be able to score, but it's really good to see the defense and the passing and
the defense. He's really. The stats might not show it, but he gets his hands on a lot of balls. He gets in passing lanes. He's a disruptor. One of the passes that he had the other night, he started by making a nice defensive play, getting the rebound, and throwing a very nice outlet pass to, I think it was Mathurin.
Was it Obi Toppin?
It was Obi Toppin. You're right. It was Obi Toppin. So a lot of promise there. Speaking of the rotation, Johnny Furphy continues to be in it. Of course, it's just the preseason. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. And there are some things about his game that it's going to be rough for a little while, I think, for him. But just to have him in the rotation at his age and his level of experience is really exciting for the future. And he had another one, Mike. He had another absolute poster dunk. And just for that purpose, I hope he gets some playing time.
I hope he gets playing time. I think he's going to be a fan favorite. I know,
like that.
I know the Pacers organization is really high on him as well. And another one is just going to get the opportunity this year to continue to improve. And I'm excited for Johnny Furphy. I didn't think he would be in the rotation at the, beginning of the preseason, but he had a good summer. And he's done all right in these first 3 games. So he's making a case for himself, and the dunks that kid has is just pretty fantastic. I wonder if he'll be in the dunk contest at the All-Star break.
Speaking of dunks, man, Victor Wembanyama is going to be a problem. He had one the other day where he didn't leave his feet against the Pacers. And he just takes the ball out, and if you don't stop him, he can be stopped because he still doesn't have incredible handles yet. But once he does, man, there's going to be just no way to stop that guy. And apparently he's grown. since the season
Wow.
ended last year, and he looks unstoppable. But this is the Pacers report. We go back to San Antonio. And again, I want to reiterate, the Pacers led that game when they pulled the starters against the Spurs, who look like they're going to be a handful, man.
But I think the Pacers game offensively, I mean, if they're going to move fast, I know it's only a few steps to go 90 feet or whatever from Wembanyama, but still, I think we're fast enough to get out and go, and it's going to be trouble for him to keep up. And, but no, I think, the Spurs are going to be better, and they're going to continue to get better as that kid continues to evolve and grow. And
27 points in 25 minutes against the Pacers.
And he was injured most of last year, right?
Yes.
So
yep.
This is really his second year in the NBA.
And if you get a chance to watch the game, Dylan Harper, who was the second pick in the draft, looked really good as well. So you might want to get a look at him. But what you're going to want to see most of all is the Pacers, even if they don't play their starters, which is likely in the final game of the preseason. We're still going to see some action from Johnny Furphy, Jarris Walker, Ben Mathurin. Maybe he played with the other night when the starters were out. So we're still going to find some things on. When is that, Mike?
Friday,
on
the
Friday
17th.
Night? Friday the 17th at
8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock. Mike, what do you want to see in that final preseason game from the Pacers?
I definitely want to see us come out of that game clean.
Yeah, no injuries.
No injuries, of course. But no, I want to see Furphy continue to see where he's going to be at and if he's going to get a spot in this rotation or not. A little more Jarris Walker. Hopefully he's evolving with his, the scoring gets a little better.
Quentin Jackson. I want to see if Quentin Jackson can run with the big boys.
And then I want to see who's going to be that starting center. Isaiah Jackson hasn't had a strong outing.
He's played few minutes in all the games, and he's had more fouls than minutes almost.
Yeah, and if he's going to foul out, we need to know who's going to be backing him up. So I think looking at Wiseman and Huff and determining, who's going to fill that role, what's going to be our best option. So I think this is a good opportunity. I don't know how many starters the Spurs will play, and if Wemby's going to play, and if they get any chance to defend him, see how they do against him as well. What I'm really excited for is let's come out of this game clean, and looking forward to the 23rd.
Can't wait for the 23rd. Can't wait to see what this team has. I still say 55 wins, but we will talk more about that early next week sometime. Mike, thank you so much for your time. Look forward to talking a lot of Pacers with you in the upcoming months.
Look forward to it.
Also, Friday is our big college football day. We will have an IU Michigan State preview, a Purdue Northwestern preview, and Eric and Ryan Robinson's previews and predictions. We also will have our Colts Chargers preview. Mike, the Colts are 5-1.
That's fantastic.
It's amazing. Can't believe it.
It is so awesome to see them do well. Got a big test this weekend, and looking forward to seeing how they play the Chargers. I hope
they're healthier too.
Yeah, I think it's the game of the week, is not maybe of the weekend. Monday, I think, has a couple games that are a little bigger, but that'll probably be the best game on Sunday.
Also, by the way, go subscribe. The Central Indiana Sports Report is on YouTube and Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple, Amazon. We're also on Facebook. All the kids are on. What's it? The Instas and the Twitters we're on all that stuff, man.
So keep up with all the social media platforms there are out there.
Go subscribe, follow, or whatever you do.
Yeah.
The Central Indiana Sports Report is a product of ITG Media, and I love Susie.